Welcome back to Halftime Report. And since we are in a ekdam se waqt badal diya, jazbaat badal diye, mood for the markets, it's time to brew on some coffee because Tata Starbucks is commenting on how the company is banking on innovation to bring in more consumers. The coffee chain is also targeting 1,000 stores in the country by FY28. Shilpa Ranipeta had a conversation with the management. Listen.
For us, it is about if we want new consumers to come in, we need to grow the category, right? Because that is how we'll get new consumers to come to the stores, and mainly as we expand into newer markets and newer areas. So I think our strategy has been to innovate on various fronts. I think the first area that we have innovated is in terms of the store format. And if you look at the store format, we have the Reserve store right at the top, which gives the unique experience, the coffee forward story. We now have launched what we call the experiential stores, which is in Dhanraj Mahal and in Punjabi Bagh in Delhi. We have opened our first store in Manali, which is in a hill station, which is also a greener store. So that is one part of the innovation to get new consumers to grow the category. The second part of that is in terms of innovations that we have done in food. We realized that one of the occasions where we could play a more critical role is during the brunch hours. So we have a whole lot of sourdough sandwiches. We have the classic sandwiches. And finally, I think innovation on the beverage front. I talked about the Indian flavors. We also launched the refresher for the Gen Z, which is a non-dairy, lighter drink, colorful, which is what they prefer. We have been trying to grow the cold brew category. You know, the fact that we are growing shows that we are confident that many of these are working.
How do you then see translating maybe over the next quarter or so into better footfalls, into better same-store sales? You know, on the business end, how is that going to benefit?
That's why you do all of this. At the end of the day, your hope is that we'll continue.
Any indication that, you know, how much of a growth would you expect for the next
You know,
quarter?
if I had my way, I always hope every quarter will be better than the previous quarter, and I'll keep growing at a very aggressive rate. And that's the hope from all of these also. We remain committed to a larger medium-term target in terms of stores, in terms of business prospects.
This medium-term target is what?
1,000 stores. We have said that. I've said that to you also earlier. So yeah, that's the first target that we are looking at, and I think we are on our way to do that.
Right.
We have, if I remember my numbers right, we are at around 460 stores right now in around 75 cities across the country. I can assure you that you will see more innovation.
Okay.
Right through in terms of food, beverage, store format. We'll continue to do that. I think that's the only way to grow and be relevant.
It will be very interesting to see how Starbucks grows in India, globally facing a bit of a growth issue in India. However, these companies are doing well. Take a short break, come back on the other side. We'll tell you the F&O setup.